There's potential to see quite a bit of rain here.
We could get some rain. Hopefully, I think it's going to be more in the regular sort of range, maybe a couple of inches, something like that for our part of Louisiana, but higher rain amounts where it does make landfall, which again does look like it will be over to the east of our area at this point. But it's still early in the game. We've been saying that we still need to track it because it's not set in stone just yet. It's hard for models to get a good read on a system that has not developed, and this one has not just yet. Notice though that the the National Hurricane Center 5-day projected path does bring it out into the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and actually at 10 p.m. it has shifted the track even from just earlier this afternoon slightly to the east, so that Louisiana at this point is not included at all in even the cone of uncertainty. Things could still change a bit. If you're wondering, could this still shift back toward us or a little bit over farther to the east? Yes, it could still shift. We still have a couple of days, and again, it is not developed yet. But it does look like perhaps it could become a tropical storm. It would be named Michael, maybe even sometime tomorrow and certainly into Monday. Then it heads out to the north over the Gulf of Mexico. Then what we will see, and as I showed you earlier, we have our steering pattern. A front will actually be over the central part of the U.S., swinging off to the southeast, and that is why you see that gentle turn off to the northeast. And actually, for the system not being developed yet, I must say that this consensus actually is fairly good. So most of the models are in agreement that it will stay off to the east of our area for the center of the system. And there's a pretty decent cluster here somewhere around maybe Destin, Florida, Panama City, Florida, somewhere like that. And it looks like landfall may be sometime Wednesday, perhaps, although timing differs with models at this point. Here is our steering pattern. A big high, which is actually closer to us now, will be shifting out to the east. And then here's the front that will be moving off to the southeast, so you can see that we are going to see this kind of moving in between those two features off to the northeast, so that's why we're expecting the turn. Just to give you a couple of looks at the models, this is the American GFS model. This would be Monday morning. Here is the low pressure center you can see here, and there it is by Wednesday morning with the GFS model, maybe somewhere right near the Alabama-Florida state line, and then it continues to bring it quickly out to the northeast inland after that. The European model has a little bit of a slower solution Monday morning, and then this would take us into Wednesday morning. It has it south of maybe the Mississippi coastline, and then here's its turn to the east with a kind of more drastic turn off to the northeast, maybe making landfall. This model run has it sometime on early Thursday or midday Thursday, and then brings it farther out to the northeast. So obviously it is not completely certain, especially as timing goes right now. But in general, here are your big headlines. Low pressure in the Caribbean Sea, not even developed yet. Probably will, though, soon be Tropical Storm Michael. And right now, it does look like the center may stay just off to our east. If it does, our impacts here could actually be really low. It does look like, though, at least we may see some normal, higher than normal tides and maybe some rainfall, possibly 1 to 3 inches. Keep in mind, impacts could certainly still change. So this is not set in stone by any means. I would still keep a close eye on the forecast over the next few days, because we are going to be kind of tweaking that as we get a better look and get closer to that time frame. The 7-day rainfall forecast really keeps the heavier stuff off to our east, again with maybe 1 to 2 or 3 inches for our area. Now getting into our local weather for the next day or so, 70s and a mostly clear sky tonight. We will wake up tomorrow morning to 70s north and south of the lake with just a very slim chance for a stray shower. Tomorrow, a 30% rain chance on your Sunday with highs near 90. So if you're heading out to those festivals tomorrow, here is your planner. The rain chance increasing just a bit for some spotty rain, mainly in the afternoon. Monday, some scattered showers and storms, 50% rain chance. And then you can see that front may make things really nice and pleasant and cooler by the end of this coming week.
Tulane stumbles in Cincy. Now the quarterback position in question heading into the bye week. More on that ahead. Plus,
LSU football suffers their first loss of the season here at Florida, but we'll tell you